the beginning of being an entrepreneur, I suppose, as I say, was alongside my brother, and he had the original ideas, and I worked for him as something near a slave, and we were printers. We used to print Christmas cards. I used to print them. He used to do the management, and we also made lead soldiers when we were very young. At the end of the war, you couldn't get toys at all, and John got hold of a mould, and in fact, we were boiling lead. It was, looking back, an incredibly dangerous thing to do, and making lead soldiers, and I must say we both made the lead soldiers. But then after that, when he grew away and got married, I continued these activities on my own, really, and whilst I had a very good job for a young man as an accountant at Gillette, I couldn't leave the entrepreneurial bit alone, and so I had various ventures whilst I was at Gillette. I used to sell private hire purchase through the finance house in Manchester. Mm-hmm. That came to a sudden end when the finance house wanted my guarantee on the debt, as I was worth about twopence halfpenny, the guarantee wouldn't have been worth much, and I wasn't willing to give it anyway. And then I sold carpets from door to door, and with moderate success only. And then I came out with my own product, and when I was at Gillette, I understood from the Customs and Excise that up to £1,000 of turnover was exempt from what was then called purchase tax. And purchase tax on cosmetics in those days was 90%. So I thought that would give a fantastic advantage, and another £1,000 a year was about all I could contemplate earning in those days. My salary was far less than that. And so I started making aftershave lotion in my mother's kitchen, and in her washing copper I mixed the brew. The garden shed was a licensed warehouse by Customs and Excise. It had all but a 2-inch lock on it, but it was alcohol that it was protected, because aftershave is made with denatured alcohol. Mm-hmm. So I made the aftershave, and I made a point of it being duty-free, tax-free, mm-hmm. and I gave the impression that it came from Italy. It was called Caprice, and it was in a heavy box, which was an event in itself, because enormous Pantechnicon arrived at my mother's small terraced house in Hounslow, and that unloaded 5,000 rigid boxes, which didn't leave much room for anyone to live. Anyway, that was only a moderate success also, but it gave me a lot of fun, and it certainly didn't lose money, and in the end I sold it as a going concern for about £30.